We're going to skip to 15, and we're going to look at finding the output when we're given an input. So we're given this graphic here, and we want to find out what is the output when we have g of 2. So when our x is 2. So when you look at the graph, you're going to locate 2 on the x, which is right here, and I see it's located right at 0. So g of 2 is going to be 0. For part B, we're going to do the same thing and find g of negative 1. So I'm going to locate negative 1. So it's somewhere around, oops, sorry, that's a little off. If I can erase that. It's around 3, and g of 0 is located at 0. So we're using the graph to identify the input and the output. So g of negative 1 is 3, g of 0 is 0. And then part C, it says find the input when the output is 1. So now we're looking at the y value for 1, and we're going to go this direction, and we see there's 2, and they're kind of like halfway points. So we're going to say at 2.5 and negative 0.5, that would be those inputs. So g of negative 0.5 equals 1, and g of 2.5 equals 1. This last problem that we're going to look at is all about functions, and a function for every input there's one output. So we have this soda machine, and we want to describe the input and output for the machine. So there are two, I'm going to abbreviate here just because I don't have a lot of space. So we're going to say input and output. So there's a button for blast, blast comes out. Another button for blast. We have S for slurp, LT for lemon twist, and DS for diet slurp. So those are our buttons. Part B, Miss Whitney pushed the button for lemon twister and got a can of lemon twister. She went back, pushed the button for lemon twister, and got a can of blast. Is this functioning consistently? This is going to be a no. Every time that she presses lemon twister, she should get lemon twister. It needs to be consistent. So I'm going to abbreviate LT for lemon twister. She should get lemon twister. When Brandy pushed the top button for blast, she received a can of blast. Her friend Miguel decided to be different and pressed the second button, and he too got blast. Is this functioning consistently? This is going to be yes. When blast, I'm just abbreviate with B, is pressed, blast comes out. When Lutfi pushed a button for slurp, he received a can of lemon twister. Later, Taisha pushed slurp and got a can of lemon twister. They noticed later that every time slurp button was pushed, lemon twister came out. Is this functioning consistently? This is also a yes. So every time the slurp button was pressed, they got lemon twister. And because that happened every single time, it is a function.